Okay, calling to order the Town of St. John Waterworks District meeting. Start out with the pledge to the flag. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Nick Furtek.
Present.
John Schaefer.
Present.
Greg Gorski.
Present.
Eddie Smearcheck.
Here.
Kim Kroll.
Here.
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for June 18th, 2025. Looking for a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Motion made, second.
Second that.
Under the question. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. New and old business. The only old business that I'm aware of is we had talked about the Baker Tilly report that is going to be postponed for one more meeting.
Yes, Amber will be at the, I think it's the August water board meeting. She was not in the office, and also to give us a little bit more time for Mike and I to review.
Yeah. And with that, if you, from the draft report that we have, if you have any questions, please get those to the town manager, so he has a little bit of time that he can either ask Baker Tilly, or if he has to do a little research on that, he can. So. Payment of bills. Accounts payable voucher dated June 16th, 2025, representing payment for payroll, supplies, services, and equipment rendered to the Water District in combined total of $25,747.85. Looking for a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
A second.
All under the question? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Item B, under payment of bills, accounts payable voucher dated July 16th, 2025, representing payment for all payroll, supplies, services, and equipment rendered to the water utility in a combined total of $1,013,421.98. Looking for a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
I'll second that.
Under the question? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Reports and correspondence. Robinson Engineering, is it Faber Block?
Faber Brock, yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's
I want to make
good.
sure I got that right. Yeah, I know you're sitting in for
For Dave.
Dave, and so I don't know if you have any project updates for us or not, but feel free.
I actually do. So for Kilkenny, the altitude valve, we did receive drawings back from the building supplier, so that came in Monday. It's taken under review. Dave's on vacation, so he wants to have an opportunity to take a look at it. He'll work with Mike and Billy to kind of evaluate what has actually been presented, and then have something for you on the August board meeting. Should be a cost estimate at least by that point in time, if not more.
Okay.
Next project is well 8 and 9. They poured the well house floor today, so both floors on well house 8 and 9, so that's good. The raw water lines have been completed from the well house to the treatment plant, and it has passed hydrostatic, which is a pressure test just for compliance, as well as the bacteria purity sampling has also passed, so that's good news. So those milestones have been hit. 2-week look ahead, they're going to start framing the walls of the building. They're going to start on the roof if they have enough time, if weather permits. If we get no more rain and they can continue on, they'll at least start on the roof of the buildings. The site work, they are finishing cutting in the driveways for both the 8 and 9, so that's continuing on. So the progress is moving along quite well.
Okay. And so far on schedule?
As far as I know, it is on schedule. The one contractor called me, I think it was Friday. They're potentially going to be asking for a delay because I guess something about the pumps not having enough. Maybe Mike knows a little bit more.
The delay is not being able to shut the treatment plant down until the weather turns to be able to tie the new wells into the treatment plant. So they were just gonna ask for an extension. On the, whatever it was, September, was it September? They were gonna ask for, weather pending. I mean, if we get an early fall here and the weather, cooperates, it could be done, but highly doubtful.
So will that just be a matter, will that be outside work, basically cutting in a T?
No, it's gonna go inside the treatment plant, inside the piping, inside the treatment plant.
Inside
So
the
both
treat-
wells will have to be shut down and the plant be off for an entire day, and I can't do that when it's 90 and not raining.
Right. Yep.
Yep, I think the recommendation would be just to let them keep working, see how far along they get, and without granting that extension, I think that's something that could be considered, so.
And they should be able to complete all the mechanical work and everything else in the well house itself, right?
Yeah, there's no delay there, so,
Just-
we're well on schedule.
And then if nothing else, they can also have, they can be working on well 9 then. If they're still, because of, weather, heat and stuff like that, where we're not able to shut the treatment plant down, they could still go ahead and work on well 9.
Yeah, the treatment plant will be the last step.
Yep, okay.
Next up is Lantern Woods. I guess there was an I&I study that was completed at some point in time.
That will be at our next,
That is at the next meeting. Okay, so yeah, I was just gonna say we have a task, a
Yeah,
couple of
that'll
task
be our
orders
next,
on there. Okay, very good.
10 minutes, once we finish the water one, then we'll get into that.
Gotcha. Okay. And then the GIS Atlas updates, I believe that's a project that is through the utility board as well. So we're continuing to complete about 4 to 5 subdivisions per month. And I know we're working with Cliff and the building department to pick up any other developments that have not been, I guess, uploaded to the GIS, I guess I'll call it that way, integrated into the GIS. So that's something that's still ongoing.
And I don't know if you would know or not, but Mike, with the work that Emmy Simpson is doing, because they're also,
They just do the water.
right,
So when they come back here in the fall to do the flushing and valve exercising, they will continue on with their mapping.
and then is that mapping able to tie into
The
the
GIS,
mapping, the
yeah.
GIS that Robinson is doing?
Yep, should be able to.
Okay. All right.
And that's all I have for you.
Public Works Director, Mike?
Just one quick, we met with NIPSCO out there for well 8 and well 9 yesterday, and trying to get a game plan on gas and electric services, so we're probably about 6 weeks out on that. 6 to 8, they said. And that's it.
Town Manager, any reports?
No reports at this time, just, I know Pete's new, we're working with Mark through IT for the GIS mapping. You said Cliff.
Oh,
Yeah, he used to be here, but yeah.
excuse
No,
me.
that's okay. That's all. I do it too.
Okay. Anything else? That's it?
No, that's it.
Anything from the board members?
Are we going to have a budget presented to us
When
soon?
when the budget's complete, it'll be made available for you guys to review.
When do you think that'll be done?
We're starting our budget process very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Does that typically then get presented to the town council then in,
When it's complete, yes.
I mean, at what point in time do they pass? Is that passed in October, September?
It's towards the end of the year,
End of the
October
year.
maybe.
So up until that point, changes can be made if need be.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any other board members? I just have a couple questions that I don't know if they can be answered tonight or not. On the claims list, we always see the water utility deposit and these, I guess, refunds or interest to different people throughout the town. I'm just like, and I'm just trying to figure out what those actually are, or what is that?
So those would be their deposits for meters, and if you have a specific one, I can look it up, but
I was just curious, because I know there's quite a few, a lot of times, on, like,
It all
on-
goes also on as people move out, move in. So whatever deposit's there on their account.
oh,
when
that's,
it's done,
okay,
yes.
that's what I was trying to,
Yeah,
so they actually have, if there's any balance, that's the balance that they, that goes back to them.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, Glenberg was my neighbor. He just moved out, so then he got his deposit back.
That's all I had. Anything from the public? Public comment? Looking for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion made, second.
I'll second that.
Motion made, second. All those